your Liondesk trainer, and welcome to our live Q&A. Live Q&A, so every Thursday at 10 a.m., we like to go live on a few platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and make ourselves accessible, right? So every Thursday at 10 a.m., you all can come to any of these platforms, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and ask any of your most pressing Liondesk questions, right? So all you have to do is add them in the comments section below, and I'm going to see all of your questions here, right? So we want to make sure that we get all of your questions answered. That said, I did take this week to look over some of the chats that we've gotten, and I see one question pretty often that I want to make sure that we address in this session, right? So the past few weeks, we've talked about the ad portal, we've talked about landing pages, and how you can leverage them in your marketing efforts to capture new leads. Right. So one question that I often get and I often see in our chats, I hear in our calls, is how to get the communication automated for any leads that are captured from, let's say, the ad portal or from landing pages. So I'm going to take this session to talk about marketing campaigns and how to automate your communication for all of your new leads. With that said, I still am going to have time to go over any of your questions. So if you do have any questions, just make sure to add them in the comment section below. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First, I want to take this moment to recap the ad portal and also landing pages before we talk about automating communication for new leads. So to talk about landing pages and the ad portal, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the marketing page of Liondesk. So open up your main menu and click on marketing. Awesome. All right, so you're going to see a few tiles here. Definitely want to take some time to go over all of these tiles, but I'm going to point out two specifically, right? The Liondesk ad portal and then also landing pages. So again, quickly mention these before we talk about automating your communication. So first up, let's talk about the Liondesk ad portal. So we launched the Liondesk ad portal, I think about a month or two now. So with the Liondesk ad portal, you can create agent promo ads in a matter of minutes, right? These ads will play on Facebook, they'll play on Instagram, and they'll play all across the web, right? So we've had ads play on websites like HGTV, Realtor.com, Zillow, Homes.com, and other places as well, right? So these are good ads that you could use to get potential buyers, to get potential sellers. Right? One thing I do want to point out with the Facebook ad portal is that when you're creating your ad, it is a website traffic ad. So the ad itself is not capturing contact information, right? The ad itself is not capturing the name, the email, or the phone number, right? What the ad does, the goal of the ad is to drive traffic to your website or to your landing page, right? That way, your website or your landing page would be the tool that's capturing the lead information. So again, with the ad portal, it's a website traffic ad. You do have to link in your website or your landing page. If your website or your landing page doesn't capture lead information, you do have a good alternative with Liondesk, right? We do have our own landing page solution, which we'll talk about in a moment, right? So again, just to recap with the Liondesk ad portal, you cannot capture leads information just yet, right? We are going to be creating more blueprints, more ad blueprints that you all could use that will be able to capture lead information. But we're still re-innovating the ad portal. And at the moment, the agent promo ad is a website traffic ad. So you do need to link it to either your website or to your landing page, right? So it's going to be your website or your landing page that captures lead information. And you're the one, and it's going to be with your website or your landing page that connects to Liondesk, right? So you do need to connect your website or your landing page, not necessarily the ad portal. All right, so that covers the ad portal. Let's go ahead and move on to landing pages. So with Liondesk, you are able to access landing pages on top of your subscription. So whether you have the Pro Plus, Elite, or the Starter plan, you'll be able to subscribe to Liondesk landing pages. So with Liondesk landing pages, you can create unlimited landing pages, right? Again, landing pages are different from websites because landing pages have one goal, and that goal is to capture lead information, right? You can capture any information that you want. So that's the name, phone number, email address, Maybe you want to know how many bedrooms they're looking for, how many bathrooms, square footage, right? You'll be able to capture all of that information with the landing page, right? With the Liondesk landing page. And you can create unlimited landing pages. We do have templates that you could use that you can start off with, right? So we have one template for an open house. We have templates to market new listings. We have templates that are dedicated for buyers. If you really want to focus on getting newsletter signups, we also have templates for that, right? So we have a lot of templates that you could use. And again, if you subscribe to Liondesk landing pages, you can create unlimited landing pages. What's really great with this tool is that this is already connected to Liondesk, right? So any leads that are captured, any contact information that's captured, will be saved in Liondesk, right? We're going to create a contact record for you. We're going to include any information that was captured, right? So if you decide to capture the name, the email, the phone number, that's all going to save in the contact record, right? If you decide to capture more information like bedrooms, bathrooms, price range, area, all of that information will also save in the contact record, right? So Liondesk landing pages, it's a great tool. I'll quickly jump into it in a moment, right? You can create as many landing pages as you'd like and capture any information that you want. And Liondesk will automatically create that contact record for you, right? So that's a little bit different from the ad portal. The ad portal, which you'll see right here, it's going to generate website traffic to a landing page or to a website, right? The ad portal itself is not capturing contact information, at least just yet. We are, again, building up more ad blueprints you could use. That's going to come down later in the pipeline. But for now, if you did want to capture information, make sure that you have a lead capture tool, whether you have your own website, your own landing page tool. If you're looking for a tool that Liondesk provides, again, Liondesk landing pages is a great option. So let's go ahead and jump into landing pages just to give you a quick tour of what it's about. Granted, again, the main question here is how to automate the communication for new leads that are coming in from the landing page. But let's give you a quick tour. Here we are again in the marketing tab. So when you open up the main menu, you can go ahead and click on marketing. Once in the marketing tab, you are going to see this tile for landing pages. So I'm going to go ahead and click on take me to landing pages, right? So again, we offer various templates that you could use, right? So it's going to go ahead and load the landing page builder, right? You can already tell all of these templates are available for me to use. I can just hover over and click on get started. If you look here on the left-hand side, you'll see all the different categories or the different types of templates that are available. So we have templates for lead generation. We have templates for events, a sales page, newsletters, and signups, right? Free resources and downloads. We also have pages for like real estate and so on, right? So you can hover over this and let's do one for example. Hover over it and click on get started. So we have this landing page here. Awesome, right? You can go ahead and customize this if you'd like. The main thing I'm going to point out is how a new lead would come in, how a lead would submit their info, and how Liondesk captures that info and assigns a new campaign. So here we are inside the landing page, right? So once you open up your template, definitely want to take some time to customize it, right? Add your logo, add your own images, modify any of the text if you'd like. Another pro tip would be here in this form. This template is currently capturing email ads, right? You can choose to capture more information if you'd like. All you have to do is click here. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see the settings for that form, right? So at the moment, we're only capturing the email address. But if I wanted to capture more info, I can just click on this drop-down menu, and I'll see all the different fields that I could use in my form. Right, so let's say I wanted to add first name. I can also drag and drop the order of each field. So let's say I want the first name at the top. Boom. Right, so again, you can add more and more fields if you'd like. Granted, you definitely want to be strategic. And it really depends on what information you're providing. So this is a tour, right? All I want to do is get their email address. That way I can follow up at any time. So I'm going to leave it at first name and also at email. All right, so once you launch this, let's go ahead and launch this page. From here, I'm going to go ahead and click on launch. Are you sure you want to publish? Yes, publish now. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and open up that landing page, which I need to switch my screen. Give me a quick second to show you all. Ooh, there we go. And wrong screen. No worries. Let me go ahead and change this here. All right. So from here, once you launch your landing page, you can go ahead and use this link to access the landing page, right? Once you click on launch, it's live, right? So you can start driving traffic to this landing page. You can make a post on Facebook, post on Instagram, right? Promoting this new landing page. Or you can also use our ad portal to run ads on Facebook, on Instagram, and all across the web. So you can start driving traffic to this landing page, right? So again, you can go ahead and just copy and paste this URL in a new tab. We also have this little button here, open your landing page. Once you go to your landing page, again, it is live. You'll be able to submit information from here. So for example, let's go ahead and put first name, email address, right? Test123 at liondesk.com and click. Right, so it submits that info to my Liondesk account. It gives me this thank you page, right? Someone will reach out to you shortly. So, right, in this scenario, a lead had submitted their info, clicked on, submit. What happens next, right? Once that info is submitted, Liondesk captures that info and creates a contact record for you. So let's go ahead and jump back into the CRM, liondesk.com. From here, I'm going to open up the main menu and go to contacts. And boom, very first contact entry, I see Steven, test123 at Liondesk, right? This is the test that we just sent through. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the contact record. I'm going to click on his name, opens up that contact record, and I'm going to see all of the information that I captured. Granted, I only captured the name and I only captured that email address. So you're going to see that here, right? Name, primary email, and then you're going to see this comment, right, with all the information that was captured in one comment. And again, I only captured the name, the email, but you can capture more information if you'd like. All right, one other note, it does include a tag, Liondesk landing page, right? So you can also create other tags if you wanted to. I'll go ahead and show you all in a second, right? But this is what happens. It creates that contact record. That way you can follow up. Granted, you want to automate the rest of the communication, right? The rest of the workflow. So for example, once a new lead comes in, what do I want to happen next? I want to make sure that the lead gets an email. I want to make sure that I get notified. I want to make sure that I get a reminder to call them, that same day or the day after, right? I want to create this workflow, this communication flow that makes sure that I stay top of mind with this contact, right? So again, I want to make sure that I send an email literally that next minute. I want to make sure that I send a text message or maybe even give them a call the next day and a few other emails. That way I don't forget to connect with these contacts, right? The way to do that is through a campaign, right? With Liondesk, you can create campaigns. You can schedule a series of emails, text messages, and task reminders. That way you stay on top of your workflow. Right, so you can open up the main menu here on the left and click on marketing. My bad. My bad. You want to go ahead, open up the left menu and click on campaigns. Perfect. Okay, so from here, Liondesk does provide you with a few campaigns to work off of, right? So you'll see Liondesk new leads, Liondesk plus clients, Liondesk general buyer, general seller, right? We have these campaigns that you could use. We also have a published campaign library, which you'll see here in the second tab. And this library is full of campaigns that you can download, right? Some of these are password protected, but if you want to hide those, go ahead and just click on this button here, hide restricted campaigns. And all of these are free to download, right? So you can go ahead and read each one, see like, okay, this is something that I could use for my landing pages. Let me go ahead and do this general buyer. All you have to do is click on save, right? So we do have some preloaded campaigns for you. We have this published campaign library that you can leverage, or you can also create your own. So if you go to campaigns, you can go ahead and click here, create campaign. I'm going to do a quick example, right? Like I mentioned, I want to make sure that I send an email immediately. I want to make sure that I have a reminder to give them a call the next day. So I'm going to create a campaign with those two actions. Granted, you definitely want to create a campaign that maybe lasts a few weeks, especially for new leads. You want to make sure that you stay top of mind. Let me go ahead and click on create campaign, give this a name. Let's make this simple, landing page campaign, and click on submit. I'm going to open up that campaign. I'm going to go ahead and build it from here, right? I'm going to add that email. I'm going to add that reminder. I'm going to go ahead and click on create action to get started. And it's going to ask me, how do I want to start this campaign, right? Email, text, task reminder, or lead assist. Let's go ahead and start off with the email. I'm going to go ahead and click on email, click on next. In this next step, it's going to ask me to select a template, right? So if I already have a template created that I wanted to use in this scenario, I can just go ahead and select it, right? I'm going to see all of my templates here. As I scroll below, I'm going to see each folder, right? I can just click on the folder name, shows me all of the templates, right? So I see the summary of each email template. But if I wanted to see the full email, just click on the eye icon, scrolls, and you'll be able to scrolls from the right, and you'll be able to see the entire email template. If you wanted to create your own, you do have this option here, new templates. You can always create your own from step. But for this example, let's go ahead and select email number 1. Once you click, you can press next. And it's going to set up the timing. When do you want this email to send, right? And so this is going to start the moment the email is captured. So this one, let's go ahead and leave it at immediately. I want that email to be sent that exact minute. So from here, I can go ahead and click on next. And then set the assignee. So this is mainly if you're part of a team. If you want, if you work with other team members or Liondesk users, right, they do need to have a Liondesk account. You can create a team in Liondesk and assign campaigns, emails, or reminders to other folks in your team, right? All you have to click here and you'll see all of your other team members. If you're a solo agent or if you're using this just for yourself, you can just leave it at me and click on submit. Right, boom, and that's done. By scheduling that email immediately the moment the lead comes in. But again, I also wanted to include a call. I wanted to make sure that I get a notification to call this lead the next day. So from here, I'm going to click on add another action. This time, I'm going to select task. Click on next. What are the instructions, right? Give lead a call. Click on next. This time, I'm going to set the timing. Granted, we already sent that email immediately. I want to send this, or I want this reminder the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this drop down and select delay by day and time. Right? You also have these other options, delay by minutes, recurring. So let's say you select recurring, then you want to give them a call at least once a week for a month. You do have that option. But for this example, I'm going to go ahead and just select delay by day and time. Delay is 1 day, so it's going to remind me the next day, the following day. At what time? Let me go ahead and switch this to 8 a.m. Right, I want to get the reminder at 8 a.m., but that way I can call whenever I get a moment. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and click on next. Set the assignee. So who's calling? Is it me? Is it another team member? In this scenario, it is going to be me. And I do want an extra reminder. So you're going to see here, set up reminder. Click on the box and select between email, text, or phone call. We'll go ahead and select text and click on submit. Right, and now we're done. Right, so again, we're sending that email immediately. We're sending, or I'm getting this task reminder the next day to give them a call. You definitely want to continue adding more actions, right? Especially for new leads, I would recommend at least reaching out to them for a couple of weeks, right? So 2 to 3 weeks, making sure that you stay top of mind. But in this example, we're going to go ahead and click on finish and exit. Right, boom, finish and exit. From here, I get to see the order of the campaign, right? Again, we have this email sending immediately, and then I have this text task 1 day later. Awesome. So you create this campaign. Now you want this campaign to trigger automatically for all of your leads that come in from the landing page, right? So as soon as the lead gets captured, it creates a contact record in Liondesk, and this campaign starts, right? So how do I automate that workflow? You can do this from the settings page. So in the upper right corner, you want to click on your name and select settings. All right, so from here, you're going to go to the second tab, lead distribution and team settings. I already have a couple examples here. Let me go ahead and actually remove these so we can start from scratch. Perfect. All right, so here we are in the second tab, lead distribution and team settings. So from here, I can automate that workflow and automate that communication, right? So anytime a new lead comes in, Liondesk creates a contact record and triggers this campaign that we just created. So in this example, we're going to use landing pages, right? So all you have to do is click on this drop-down menu that you see here in this box, and you get to see all of the different systems that Liondesk can integrate with. I'm looking at the screen that I'm sharing, and you don't get to see this pop-up or this drop-down menu the way that I'm seeing it. But once you click, you're going to see exactly what I mean. You'll see all of these systems that Liondesk can connect with, and all you have to do is search for Liondesk landing pages. Let me go ahead and search for Liondesk landing pages. Boom. Right, so you'll see there Liondesk landing page. Once you search and select Liondesk landing page, go ahead and click on Add New Lead Routing. And it's going to give you this pop-up window. So from here, you're just going to fill out each of these fields. So first is, what is the source of all of these leads? What do you want to be listed as their source? Right, click on this drop-down menu and you can select. So I'm going to keep it simple. This source will be my Liondesk landing page. It's going to ask me what campaign do I want to trigger. So I'm going to click on this drop-down menu and select the campaign that I just created. Where did it go? There we go, landing page campaign. And then the distribution setting. So who's getting these leads? Is it me? Is it just my account? Or am I distributing these leads out to my team? Right, you'll have that option here, individual or team rollouts. I'm gonna go ahead and select individual and click on Save Lead Routing. And you're done, right? So now this is active. The leads from the landing page are already connected, so no additional steps. You just needed to assign the campaign. So what this does is now that anytime a lead is captured from the landing page that I published earlier in this session, anytime a lead is captured, Liondesk creates a contact record with all of that information that's captured, and it's now going to trigger this landing page campaign, right, that I created. So it sends in the email immediately, and then I get that reminder the next day to give them a call. Now, this has another follow-up question, right? So the way we set it up is that any landing page that you create is going to get this same campaign, right? So I mentioned if you have Liondesk landing pages, you can create as many landing pages as you'd like, right? So as long as you have an active landing page, all of those leads that are captured will trigger this campaign. Now, this follow-up question is, well, what if I create different landing pages that needs different campaigns? For example, I created a landing page that attracts buyers, and I created a landing page that attracts sellers, right? The campaign, the emails, the text messages that I send out will be different depending on which landing page the lead is captured from, right? So in that scenario, is there a way for me to assign a different campaign to each landing page? And the answer is yes. So the way we did it, it sets it up for any lead that comes in from any landing page. If you want to be very specific with the landing page that you're using and the campaign that you're using, you do need to go back to Liondesk landing pages and include a tag. So let's go ahead and go back. I do want to note that I'm going to show you these steps, but these steps are also available in the Help Center. So if you ever need to go back, you can find the steps in our Liondesk Help Center. But let's go ahead and create this tag for our landing page. All right, so go ahead and open up the main menu on the left-hand side and click on Marketing. Right, our landing page is already created. It's already active. I'm going to go ahead and click here, take me to landing pages. From here, you can find all of the pages that you've ever created. by going to the left menu and clicking on Your Pages. Let me sort by dates created. I've done so many examples. I want to make sure that we use the same one. So here we go. This is the one that we just created in this session. As I hover over it, or my bad, as I click here on this ellipses icon, I'll see the option to edit the template. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on edit. Again, this is already set up and ready to go. All I have to do is add in a tag. And then once I have that tag ready, I'll be set. So from here, we have our landing page. To add the tag, you want to click on the form. So you have here first name, email. I'm going to click on this form. From here on the right-hand side, I'm going to see all of these settings. And I want to click on Add Global Tags. So from here, you are able to add tags, right? Any tags that you like. Automatically, Liondesk will add the Liondesk landing page tag. You can also add additional tags from here, right? Click on this drop-down menu, and you're going to see all of the different tags that you could use. Now, if you want to connect this landing page to a specific campaign, you do want to create a tag. However, there is a specific format to follow. When you click on Create Tag, you'll get this pop-up window. So you want to create a new tag. From here, you always want to start off with the word source. Source colon. All right, so from there, source colon, you want to then add the name of this specific landing page, right? It could be I would recommend it could be the name of the listing, right? You want to make sure that it's unique. So if you do assign different campaigns to different landing pages, right, the system is not confused if you have unique names. So for this example, this is a landing page for a new listing. I'm going to use the address of that listing. So in this example, let me go ahead and put 100 Main Street. New listing, right? Something along those lines. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Create. Right, new tag is created. Let me go ahead and just quickly refresh this page and just confirm. Right, so you can confirm by refreshing the page. I'm going to click on the form again. And when I click on Add Global Tags, I see this new tag is now included, right? Source 100 Main Street, new listing. So again, the source, that has to be it has to be that word colon. Anything afterwards can be unique, right? So in this example, I'm using the address 100 Main Street. All right, so once I have that tag, I'm going to go ahead and click on Launch. Go ahead and click on Republish. So it's going to update this landing page. Again, I didn't change anything visually. I only updated the tag that we included. So the next step is to test this integration, right? I want to make sure that the tag that I created is now active. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a test lead through this landing page, right? And so this is a necessary step. Go ahead and click on Open Your Landing Page, or just go to this URL here. Right, again, I made no changes to the visual aesthetics of this landing page. I just added that tag. So let's go ahead and add in a new lead. Test 1, 2, 3, 4 at liondesk.com. Hopefully I haven't used this email yet. And then click on Call to Action. We capture that info, sends it to Liondesk. So now we want to confirm that that new tag was added in this lead. So going back to our CRM, all of my new contacts should be included in the Contacts tab. Very first entry I see, test 1, 2, 3 at 1, 2, 3, 4 at liondesk.com. So perfect. This is the one that we just created. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the name. And boom, right there, I can confirm that the tag is now active, right? So with this tag, we can assign a campaign to this specific landing page. I sent this test lead to confirm that the tag is active. Now that I confirmed that it's active, I can go back to the settings page and assign a campaign to this landing page. right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on my name and go to settings. From here, you're going to see this second tab, lead distribution and team settings. And once you click, you're going to see a new entry appear. And this is automatic, right? So once you create that tag and once you send a test lead through, it's going to generate this entry for you, right? So no extra steps required, right? We have Liondesk landing page. We have this tag that we created, 100 Main Street, new listing, but it doesn't have a campaign assigned to it just yet, right? So this is the last step. From here, I'm just going to go ahead and click on edit and assign a campaign. Distribution setting, individual, click on update lead source. Awesome. So now that is good and ready to go. Let me go back on this one actually, and let me edit this to, that way we don't get confused. Buyer follow-up plan. Awesome. Okay, so now we created this new landing page. We created this tag, 100 Main Street, new listing. Once we added that tag, we then send a test lead, right, to confirm that it was working. Once we confirmed that, we came to the settings page and we modified the automatic entry here to include a campaign, right? So these are the steps that you want to take if you want to assign a specific campaign to a specific landing page. You can have these two setups here. So this second one here, the last entry, this would be a specific campaign for that specific landing page. The first entry at the top will be a general campaign that is added to the landing pages, not including this one here. All of this is explained in a Help Center article. So if you ever want to go back, like, hey, I saw Steven do this in the Q&A last week, I totally forgot the steps. Where can I go to get help? Well, first thing, this session is being recorded. It is available on our Facebook page. I'll show you in a second how you can go, where you can go to retrieve the recording. But if you don't want to get that recording, you don't want to search for it, no worries. Just go to our Help Center. I open up the main menu and click on Online Help. And it's going to take you to the Help Center. Give me a quick second to update the page. Here we go. All right, so once you click on Online Help, it takes you to the Liondesk Help Center. You want to go ahead and click on Marketing Tools here. We have a whole section for landing pages, right? So email, text messages, campaigns. Let's scroll below, Power Dialer, landing pages. So you'll be able to click on landing pages. And as you scroll below, you are going to see how to add a lead. No, where did it go? How to assign landing page leads to a follow-up campaign. Again, you can also just search for this in the beginning in that search bar. You're going to see this article appear. And this is going to have a step-by-step guide of going through everything that we just went through, right? Creating that tag, sending that test lead, and then assigning the campaign to this landing page. So all of this is available. Again, also the recording will be available. Let's go back to Liondesk. And that's how you're going to connect your new landing page leads to a campaign. That way you're automatically connecting with that lead. You're following up, you're sending an email, you're sending a text, or you're giving them a call, right? So that's how you assign a campaign to new leads. But again, you have that article, so if you ever forget, you can always go back. And then if you want to watch this video again, you definitely can. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up this session. I do want to show you where you can go to view this recording, but in the meantime, not in the meantime, in addition, I also want to show you the different training resources that are available to you. So from here, you want to go ahead and click on the 4 square icon in your Liondesk accounts, and you're going to see the following options: training resources, Help Center, Marketplace, and Submit Ideas. Right? Definitely take some time here, but I'm going to go ahead and specifically point out training resources. So go ahead and click on this tile, and it's going to take you to the Liondesk training page. A lot of great resources here, right? So you'll see our webinars, the Getting Started with Liondesk webinar series, session 1, 2, and 3. You can go ahead and click here to sign up. We also have live Q&As every Thursday, right? We go live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. We go live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every Thursday, so you can come in and ask any questions. If you want to go back and watch a recording of a previous session, just go ahead and click here and you'll be able to search through all the recordings. So these are all live webinars. If you just wanted to watch some videos, just scroll below and you're going to see these self-paced trainings, right? So these are recorded versions of the webinars, the Q&As, and so on. We have other resources that you can take advantage of. So as we scroll below, you'll see the Help Center, our private Facebook group. Definitely recommend joining the concierge account setup service. So if you're too busy to set up your Liondesk accounts, you can hire a professional to do that for you. And then finally, feel free to reach out to us. We have 3 separate channels of support. We have phone supports at 760-501-8582. You can send us an email to support@liondesk.com, or you can come in through our live chat bubble. That's available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Awesome. All right, y'all. So that's going to conclude the live Q&A session for today. But again, if anything pops up, feel free to give us a call, send us an email, or come into live chats. Awesome. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Hope you all have a great day. Have a great week.